am sneaking inside the house while exposition is said out loud.
Shockwave, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a long while, you dingle dang.
I went to the Transformers ride at Universal Studios.
And you didn't take little me?
No, because you taste funny.
You don't have a tongue, you liar.
You don't know what I have.
Damn it.
Just be happy that I got you this Evac toy.
Wow. Is this a gift of friendship? A physical object to show that there is a bond between us?
No, some guy sent this to you and I'm taking credit.
Shockwave, what happened to us? Was it Pompeii? I thought we could laugh at the horror and destruction.
It wasn't funny, it was a natural disaster.
I'm talking about the movie Pompeii.
I'm talking about the film as well.
I need a haircut. Did you know that Universal Studios has currently opened a ride featuring the Transformers? Sounds like fun, right? I wouldn't know. The ride features the character Evac, a knight of Cybertron who protected the Allspark until it got launched into space. In his defense, it was his first day on the job. Evac followed it to Earth only to discover that only a shard remained. Lucky for him, the Allspark shard reformatted him completely to become a stealth transport bot, and gave him a brand new alt mode, a rescan Spider-Man ride, so stealthy. It's his job to protect the shard, and it's your mission to sit inside him or something. No questions! Evac transforms into a, well, it looks like some sort of prototype Prius with 5 boosters on the back to piss off those eco-friendly bastards. There's an impressive amount of molded detail, though I'll admit I'm not sure if these are headlights or miniguns. The imagination wonders. The honeycomb pattern and stripes in metallic lime adds a slight flare, but it doesn't really flow. Can't argue with the yellow dots and the silver rims, though. Remember those clip weapons? No? Well, you can add them to the top, back, and underside using the arm clips to hang off the side of the car. Oh, speaking of the arms, I think Hasbro stopped planning the design of the transformation, forgot to put the arms somewhere, and decided to say, fuck it. They don't even tab into well, and they like to push against each other. Not a snug fit, 0 out of 10. The back wheels are pinned in, which is fine, but the front are clipped, which sadly adds friction. Oh, did I mention that the wheels are garbage? Little tip, if you move these down, it will allow you better rolling. They decide to mold in seats referencing the actual ride, but I'm glad there's no roof on the actual ride version, as it seems only 4 tiny people can fit inside. So it's an eco-friendly clown car. Not bad, but some things could have changed. Let us begin the transformation.
Para mi gente, con una pasión tan fuerte.
I have a question. Why is this handsome fuck so damn hot? Okay, some of the proportions are a little off with the chest and shoulder wheels. Also, that face is ugly and looks bored as fuck. But that's not to say it's a bad figure. There's no handheld weapons, but he does have 5mm ports in his hands, and he does have some weapons attached to the arms. Oh, and these delicious hip guns. Work it, girl. You can remove the hip guns and place them into the hands, but it feels pointless. Make sure you put this back in the right way, otherwise... You can add clip weapons to the shoulders, arm guns, and the heels. What the fuck are these? A cape? Wings? Are the butterfly wings? What's going on here? What the fuck? I usually leave these against the toy, but open them up a little bit to allow more articulation. I guess they wanted the seats on this toy so much, they couldn't add it to the robot mode naturally. I guess this is canon to the ride. I mean, you're on him when his arms are out, which is like suggesting that you're on him during the robot mode or something. No sacrifice, nobody cares. It almost looks like the back is supposed to lock in using these tabs, but they don't line up. And don't force it, you might break it. The back of the head is completely yellow, which goes through the eyes. Transformers toys do this in development, but it's odd. It looks like it's painted plastic, but it looks like it should have been molded plastic, and who gives a shit? Let's jump into articulation! Heads on the ball joint shoulder, rotation below, 90-degree bend at the elbow, ball joint hips tight, rotation below, 90-degree bend in the knee, and a beautiful foot tilt. So tasty! The articulation is okay, but on mine, the knee couldn't bend. I had to shave down a bit of flash plastic, and when I did, it moved nicely, like, I don't know, Spider-Man? Did that analogy work? We're moving on. The silver thing on the chest, what is this? Certificrem? Also, is it just me, but I think it could use either more or less silver. Don't get me wrong, the silver looks nice, but the random paint on the yummy thighs popped too much. It's just randomly placed on there, and the rest of the limbs don't have this. I just want consistent limbs! Is that too much to ask?
I forgot, there's a stripe of silver going down the foot and a stripe going down the leg. That's weird.
The entire body doesn't tap in as well as I'd want. It doesn't do a bad job, but if you mess with it, it could open up like a Oreo. Look, I'm not the funniest fish on the farm. Are these boosters on his feet? What is this? Iron Man. Why do I keep trying? Yeah, Evac's pretty cool, but he better not impregnate my daughter. He's not anything mind-blowing, which is probably a good thing, seeing as how he's probably high in price and a lot of people are not going to be able to get him. I'm glad that I bought it. But I didn't buy it, I lied to you all! Actually, this was sent to me by a good friend, Super Z-Man 85. Thank you so much, Zach, and in that thanks, I want you all to check out his channel and give him a sub. He don't bite, just stand behind the glass. Evac's a cool figure, he has his imperfections, but that doesn't make him terrible. It just makes him more like me. A douchebag.
Mr. Krabs looks like hentai.